Sup? All right. One moment. Turn down the music a little bit. So yeah, there's a redraw. All right. I'm sure a lot of you guys are surprised, and let me tell you, most people are not going to be ready for this. Just a show of hands. How many people in chat right now, just a show, are entered into the giveaway and qualified? How many? So a couple, probably only a couple. I'm gonna guess not a lot. All right. So okay, it's getting a little hotter again where I live. Actually, maybe I should close this. There's a pretty strong glare on my face. There we go. This is much better. Okay, so the reason we are having a redraw for the giveaway is because the original winner purchased the $100 gem pack. It was part of the conditions that you could not have made the purchase for the $100 gem pack, and they already did it, so they are thereby disqualified. So we are gonna do a redraw. So now let me remind you guys, right? You cannot have purchased the $100 or the $50 gem pack. So you have to be somewhat of a semi-low spender. I think if you spend $50 or $100 on Genshin Impact, you are not a low spender. It doesn't matter how many Welcome Moons you've bought. You could have bought every Welcome Moon and every BP since the start of Genshin Impact. I consider that more of a small spender to Dolphin. So, but once you buy the $50 to $100, I think you're no longer a low spender anymore. So that's that's why the person was disqualified, and that's why we are now doing a redraw for Kazuha. I mean, we all define what's a low spender, right? To me, I think if somebody has enough money to drop on a game in one sitting, $100, just bam like that, I think they are more well off than the kind of people that I'm looking to help here on my channel. All right, so in the future, we will likely start doing giveaways even for people who have made purchases, because I just think it's unfair for them to always be sitting on the silent just because you have the funds to make a purchase in a video game doesn't take away from the support you have contributed in the growth of my channel and my kind of small success that I have over here. So in the spirit of giving back to the community, I do think in the future and for giveaways, I do want to include everyone so people don't feel like they're left out, even though they have supported me. Some of you guys have been supporting me since I was like in the 4-digit subscriber count. So, which isn't too long ago, but hey, you never know what happens here on YouTube, okay? So, we will be drawing the new winner a little later in this live stream. I'm going to be most likely repeating myself over and over again to people to make sure the people who are entering and the people who do end up winning are qualified. So we don't start another live stream next time on Wednesday saying Kazuha giveaway winner redraw. Hope that's not the case. All right. So there's a couple things I do want to talk about because I think the community is up in arms again. They're up in arms again, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who are here right now have likely watched my videos, right? Because I do think most people who do take the time to tune into my live streams, they do consume my content. So, and let me tell you, hey, I don't know how often you guys skim through the comment sections, but let me tell you guys, some of these people are really they're really upset. All right, they're really upset, and it's almost always that the people who are worried and concerned about the game are usually more reserved and well spoken, whereas the people who are protecting the game are extremely violent and overly aggressive towards others. All right, I don't know if it's just me, but the people who actually are giving critical feedback are usually doing it in a manner that allows for conversation, whereas the people who are defending Mihoyo and shutting down these critical claims are leaving no room for discussion and they are out for blood. All right, so that's the first thing, and we're going to be talking about some of the newer features in Inazuma that is coming in patch 2.0 and likely in the future of Genshin that I'm so excited about, because there are certain features that I think, and I guess just certain content updates that I think could be really interesting. All right. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So, I do believe people who do spend time tuning into live streams are more mature, are capable of holding a conversation, right? Doesn't look, we have had people here in live streams where I don't agree with what they say and they don't agree with what I say. I remember his name. His name is Justin. So Justin, if you are here, you see, people be like Justin, all right? Don't, just because we disagree. We're all adults here. I want to assume we are all adults here. Just because you don't kiss my ass and I don't kiss your ass and our opinions don't literally make out and have a baby together doesn't mean we can't hold a proper decent conversation with each other, right? That's what adults do. So, I like to think the channel here is more mature. You guys are more mature. So, I am okay in speaking some of my thoughts. Maybe my thoughts are not fully well constructed, but hey, it's a live stream, right? Some of my content, they're meant for discussion. So, hey. And let me tell you guys, I don't harbor any hate or I don't send any hate towards anyone. You guys were here for when I was disagreeing with Justin, right? Regarding certain things in the game. And I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like I have one of the more mature communities, especially for people who do tune into my live stream and for people who do follow my, like, even if you only watch my discussion content, I do think that I have garnered one of the more mature communities around Genshin Impact. And I do really look forward to a lot of your inputs. And believe it or not, I've structured even videos around people's well put together responses in some of my videos. And when I do that, I say it in the opening of my video. So I was reading a comment the other day and it really piqued my interest. So I'm making this video based off of that comment. So here we go. All right. Today we're going to be talking a lot about Inazuma, the new features, and we're likely going to make a YouTube video together about the new features that we're all excited about. So we're first going to talk about them amongst ourselves, and then we're probably going to do like a top 3, top 5 list a little later where we kind of compact all of these new content together, whether it be content or features that we are just the most excited about. Okay? Whew. Now with that said, if you are new here, people, get settled in. If you are new here, we are doing a giveaway for Kazuha. Now, it's not just a catch-free giveaway. It's a giveaway for more low spenders. So if you bought the $100 gem pack, if you bought the $50 gem pack, you cannot enter for this giveaway. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, you cannot enter for this giveaway. Finally, if you already have a Kazuha, you cannot enter this giveaway. All right? Those are the rules. Please make sure that you meet these requirements prior to entering for this giveaway. And how we're going to be doing this giveaway is I have a YouTube video. Oh, this is getting overly complicated. I should have just, maybe in the future, I should just do giveaways during live streams as opposed to doing giveaways for YouTube videos, because it's to combat situations like this. You know, one moment I'll link the video for you guys. So if you guys want to enter, you're like, oh, I meet all of these requirements, Walrus, I'm good to go. Then here you go. I'm gonna link this video for you guys. All right, I'm gonna pin this. This is the giveaway video. All you have to do is go to the video, comment below why you want Kazuha. That's it. Your comment should be, I want Kazuha because blah, 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 blah. Okay? So here is the video. This is your chance. You can still enter if you meet all of these requirements. Subbed, you have not purchased the $50, $100 gem pack, and you don't have Kazuha. All right? There you go. Yeah, the Audrey is explained to people, so why are we doing a redraw? Because the previous winner already purchased the $100 gem pack and was therefore disqualified. Yes. I hope I have made that somewhat clear. Okay? Are there any questions? If you already commented before, you're good to go. You will be entered as long as you had Kazuha in your comment. Can you join the giveaway if you already have Kazuha? No. If you already have Kazuha, you cannot join. This is for people who don't have Kazuha and are low spenders, because these are the people who actually benefit from this giveaway. You know what I mean? For example, if you have the funds, like you can be like, you're sitting here like, I can get Kazuha, but I just don't want him. I don't want to drop $80 or $50 to get Kazuha. Don't care. Don't want him. Oh, if I can get one for free? Sure. If that's you, chances are you already bought the gem packs. So I'm trying to help people who really can't afford it. They just can't. They can't squeeze it out from their budgets. I'm trying to help these people. For this particular giveaway, going forward, we'll be helping others. All right, we'll be helping everybody in the future. You don't have to be PC. Okay, here's the good thing, people. Listen, I think going forward, right, MiHoYo has introduced the cross-save feature for PS4, PS5 as well, I believe. It's going to be linked, right? So in the future, dude, once that is implemented, I can do giveaways for all for all platforms. Right now, I can do giveaways for mobile. So this giveaway is for mobile and PC. Unfortunately, the PS4, PS5 players don't have the new feature yet. But once they do get the cross-platform save, holy smokes, this is going to be in the video later. This has to be one of the top features. It has to be one of the top features that's coming to the game. Literally, PlayStation players have been left on an island, and now they're going to be able to play the game on PC if they so choose to, as well as on their PlayStation devices. Crazy stuff, Mahoyo. Warriors is part of the Ayaka gang? Yes, I am. If you've joined my Discord server, our server bot is literally called Ayaka. Alright? That's how big of a simp I am. Literally, our server bot is Ayaka. Ayaka bot. Okay? We are, at least, very least, I am a huge Ayaka simp. I don't think I am alone when I say Ayaka is one of the reasons why I got into Genshin Impact. I don't think I'm alone in that one, okay? So Kazuha, let me take a look. Let's jump in the game. Alright, I think you guys are bored of seeing my face hovering around here, moving around. Let's jump in the game, alright? So the Kazuha banner has another 9 days left. So we need to find a winner so we can pull for them. If not on Wednesday, at the latest, we'll have to pull for them on Saturday's live stream. Because next week, the patch for Inazuma will be dropping. And all of this will be behind us, alright? Literally, we'll be sucking on Ayaka's banner all day. I have to get Ayaka. I just have to. Do I have to get a weapon? Don't know. But the character, absolutely. Alright, we'll be talking a little bit about the character. The weapon banner changes as well. Because I think a lot of people, especially the free-to-plays, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys, well, semi-free-to-plays in chat even, that the new changes doesn't really benefit as much. But here's a catch, and I think a lot of people are kind of ignoring something, right? Weapons are much more difficult to power creep than certain characters. I do think once a good weapon has established its dominance, something like the Staff of Homa, I don't think Mahoyo is going to power creep it anytime soon. I don't think that there's going to be a new polearm or spear that comes around that completely makes Staff of Homa irrelevant. So, in a sense, I think characters are quicker to be, not obsolete, but quicker to be replaced than weapons would be. Alright? And people, listen, I've talked about this before. Just because, let's say, a new weapon comes out that's better than the old one doesn't immediately make the old one bad. Alright? I don't think that's true. It's just everybody wants the best for their characters. If you spent $100 and you got something, and then a month later you realize, oh, I could have spent $100 next month to get something a bit better than what I currently have. But you're not thinking about the value you've gotten already from this weapon for 1 month, right? People don't take that into account. Listen, I work in sales. I sell homes for a living. I'm a real estate agent. So I think I do know a thing or two about buyer's remorse and the mentality of people making purchases. Listen, I deal with people having to move millions to make a purchase. So I think I know how most of these people think when it comes and how the buyer's mindset usually works. All right. So it's oftentimes people are so sucked into what they've lost, but they don't look close into what value they gain from making that purchase. So let me share a story with you guys. I can't share the names, but I can share a story with you guys. True story. All right. True story. Story time. Sit back, relax. Let me tell you guys a real story about a client that I work with. By the way, I'm not breaking any rules. All right, I'm just sharing a story with you guys. It's it's I worked with this client at one point, all right? So they are very nervous. They're first time buyers. And okay, think about it like this. You save up money for 40 years of your life. 40 years of your life, you save up your money and you are buying a home. Your first time buying a home, right? You've been renting your life. You didn't live, I mean, you've been moving a lot. Life gets busy. And how nervous would you be to make a purchase in a market that is as volatile as, let's say, every few years the market does go up and down, and the volatility can be the differences between $300,000-$400,000. How do you feel in that situation when you're about to drop into a market where you know that maybe in 2 years there's a chance that maybe the property that you're gonna purchase can drop 200 grand? How does that make you feel? Right? It's not a good feeling. Let me tell you, it makes you it makes you second guess yourself. All right, this kind of stuff makes you second guess yourself, and it's a similar situation with Genshin Impact. But let me tell you, oftentimes it's you wait, and the market is just gone. It's just gone. You will never benefit. You will never actually reap the rewards until you actually enter the market, right? It's the same thing with Genshin Impact. You can wait on the sideline forever. All right? You can wait on the sideline forever to wait for the best weapon to come out, and then the weapon that power creeps all other weapons. But let me tell you, until you make the purchase and actually obtain something, you'll always be on the sideline watching everybody else have fun. These clients that I work with, they finally they've been looking at properties for 5 years prior to working with me. All right? They've been looking for 5 years. And during that 5 years, the housing market went from 400 grand to 800 grand. It doubled in 5 years. And they had the money ready to buy something spectacular 5 years ago. Yet they kept thinking, it's dangerous, volatile, so maybe we should wait. And eventually, they waited themselves out of the market. And here's the story for you guys, right? Here's the story that I want to tell you guys. It's that people will always think that they want to get the most value for their currency, be it dollar, be it primo gems, be it mora. We are always constantly trying to get the best value, right? So what I mean for you guys is find a weapon, find something that is of value to something that you currently have, right? You are in a position where, let's say, you could pick up Ayaka and her weapon, or you could pick up Bao and her weapon, and you do see people and everything, all the signs points to it being a good choice. But the only thing you're worried about is, well, what if another weapon comes 3 months from now that's better than Bao's weapon? And my question to you is, have you ever considered what if it doesn't? Right? That's what I wanted to say. This is the whole thing about people complaining about the new system, is that people thinking that, well, it's for the whales, it's not for free-to-play players, and weapons, I think, hold inherent value in the game currently, in that there's more longevity in investing into a weapon, right? Don't think about the whole power creeping side of the thing. It's not as detrimental to your gameplay, to the game of Genshin Impact, as people like to think. That's what I wanted to share with you guys, all right? By the way, clients are very happy. They made the purchase way longer. This is like 7 years ago. 6, 7 years. I'm sharing with you guys a story from 7+ years ago. And they made the purchase. They were very nervous. They were very sad that the market had moved forward, with them waiting on the sidelines for such a long time. But now looking back, they're in the market. They're very happy. Their property has grown substantially in value over the past 7 years. And because they are now inside the game, it doesn't matter, how values have changed. They are part of the game now. They've enjoyed the benefit, the growth of, investing. Not just investing, but they needed the home. But, that's the story, all right? I can't disclose how much they paid for their property, but they had money saved up, but the housing market went up. In the end, they still made a purchase, but it wasn't as good as if they were to make a purchase 5 years prior. All right, the market went up. So the redraw is going to be happening closer to the end of this stream, maybe in an hour from now. Kill the Man 69 does bring up a really good point, though. Weapon banners are inherently designed kind of trashy, not gonna lie. Weapon banners having that double weapon for the 50-50 does feel very trashy, and it does feel devoid of hope whenever you're summoning on a weapon banner and you just get the wrong one back to back. It's not a good feeling. I never said it's a good design system. I never said the weapon banner is designed nicely. I'm talking about the concept of power creeping. All right. Don't let that get into your heads, people. Just don't. If you're worried about something 3, 4, 5 years down the line, that's gonna power creep something you're getting now. That's not a healthy mentality to be in when playing a game. Games are supposed to be usually in the moment. Think of yourself now. When have you ever went back to play a game that you played like 5 years ago? Really, realistically speaking, you log on once in a while to check it out and be like, oh wow, I used to play this game, but you never get back into it. So why should you be concerned about what happens to a game 3 to 5 years down the line? That power, because I know in Honkai Impact, newer characters, like maybe a character a year from now makes the character from a year ago not as good, but it doesn't completely make it terrible. But maybe 3 years down the line, it'll make the character from 3 years ago really, really bad. Maple Story, I know, Maple Story, I do check back once in a while, but it doesn't, I don't play it like I used to. You guys go back to reminiscent. You guys go back to live the nostalgia, but you don't really get back into the game. Most of the time, when you stop playing a game, it's very difficult to go back into a game. All right. That being said, the 50-50 design for the weapon banner is trash. All right, it's really bad. That it's one of the most dangerous things you can be spending money on when it comes to Genshin Impact. Not everything, just Genshin Impact. It's definitely one of the bigger money sinks in Genshin Impact. Okay. Another discussion I want to have with you guys is the electro element not getting a buff, but instead getting more application, as well as the MC getting the electro element. How does that make you feel, Kat? How does that make you feel? The MC is getting an electro element. However, the electro element currently still sits in a very awkward place. But during the live stream, the developer said that instead of buffing electro, they're making electro have more value through overworld application. How does that make you guys feel? Knee-jerk reactions are fine as well. I want to kind of see what are your guys' input on that. Electro just get more used in the overworld. Weird. Pretty lame. Disappointed. Disappointed. Electro is good. Again, another character. Roll like 3 wisdom. Blaze Dragon's Electro. Okay, so here I'm picking out a comment from Blaze Dragon, who is saying Electro is looking to be an energy-based element, which is very interesting. So, one moment. I want to show you guys something, all right? That's a really... So, bear with me here. So, as you can see, none of my characters have their burst skill. So, Ganyu is empty. So, I'm just gonna do this right now. I want to show you guys something. How quick some characters' energy recharge is. And I think that inherently, there is a problem when MiHoYo wants to build an element around energy recharge. But, you know, a lot of these characters, they don't essentially need it that much. You know what I mean? A lot of the times during these fights where I'm fighting, I don't know, like this endless mode, this event, I have my burst skills overlapping at times. So let's throw out Diona's ult. Now we can get Kazuha's ult out, and then we will do this. And Ganyu's ult is ready. I don't think a lot of characters have as much energy generation issues as we like to think. So look, Kazuha's ult is almost back. Ganyu's ult is almost back here. It's not as horrendous as we I mean, certain characters have bad ults built into it, right? Like Beidou has, I mean, not a bad ult, but like bad ult CDs and energy regen issues built into it. But a lot of the characters don't have that issues as much. So then, would it not make it a more niche application? Whereas a reaction or an element such as Pyro being damage driven has much better application. Would that, then wouldn't that still make Electro sit in a very weird spot? What are your takes on that, chat? Because being honest, look, I'm almost at this point. I'm almost semi ult spamming. Where's the oh, I'm almost kind of ult spamming at this point. And let me tell you, none of my characters are built for ER. None of these guys are built really for ER. They're all built for damage, and they're still getting great value for just natural energy regen. Right, Kill the Man 69 says Overload and Superconduct are just trash. Yes, and while they're not like terrible, like they're not trash in the sense that they're bad, they're trash in the sense that comparative to Melt and Vaporize, and of course, some of these other powerful reactions, they're pretty trash comparatively. But if those elements weren't as powerful, I would say it's very enjoyable to play with these reactions. But MiHoYo has created a situation where there's just the alternative is way too good. Like, look, I'm pretty much spamming at this point, right? It's fun. I like this playstyle. Not gonna lie, I do enjoy it. Oh, I don't even know what I was doing. Sorry, I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I was just pressing buttons. So let's take a look at chat. I wasn't able to look at chat for a while, so let's see what people. Harlan saying, I think they want to do the same thing they did to Anemo to Electro. Very interesting. But like I said, if they take... Wait a minute. Nightbot says currently no giveaways. Oh, Icarus. Actually, I could change that for Nightbot. Thanks for reminding me, Icarus. I can change that for Nightbot, so when people do use the giveaway feature. One moment. Commands, custom commands, giveaway. There we go. Watch this video. No. Watch this video to enter. Wait. There you go. Submit. All right. So let's get back to because I don't think Electro is as easy to solve as Anemo. Anemo has always been strong, especially with Venti and Sucrose. Anemo has never really been like weak. It's only been weak when it comes to certain synergies and applications. Whereas Venti has showcased that Anemo could have been strong. And now with those changes, Anemo gets shot into the limelight as being one of the better element of choice if you just want to mishmash random elements together, right? But I don't think the fix for Electro is as straightforward and cutthroat as Anemo. Cohen Crook is asking, I got to go. Is there a set time the giveaway will be held? Likely 1 hour from now. So at 8:30 my time, to be exact, 57 minutes from now. The total for the wins is, I think Ayaka and Kaching will be similar in that physical will be better, with their element just being superconduct proc for physical resist reduction in enemies. Well, the thing is, physical DPS, physical damage isn't really sitting in that good of a place as well. If we're talking about physical damage, right, Eula is the premier physical DPS carry nowadays, and her kit had to be tuned for that function. So if Ayaka is also going to be, and I'm sure Ayaka is going to do great as a physical damage carry. Currently, still don't know what her Ascension stat is. So if her Ascension stat is cryo damage, that's going to be really awkward. But if her Ascension stat is crit damage, like Kaching, that's going to be super hype. Or that's going to be hype. So Keen Bio is asking, how do I give Kazuha? I log into your account and I summon until I get Kazuha. Just like how every other content creator does it. So Electro will be good on Dendro because burning characters has little ICD on Overload and maybe Superconduct. That's the thing, right? Electro working with Dendro, we have no idea what their reaction currently is going to be. So that's going to be interesting. If miHoYo wants to fix Electro, they could do it through Dendro Electro reaction. That's a possibility. So, hey, who knows? Maybe they'll leave Electro as is and then fix it through Dendro and make Dendro Electro like an insane reaction. Let's see. MeReal 1000 says, could make Electro Charge bounce back or add a stun to one of the reactions. Okay, so I've talked about this in a video before, in that there are many interesting ways that miHoYo can take Electro changes, and one of them is to make Electro more of a semi-CC element with their reactions, right? Because it seems like with Overload, they want to blow the enemies up, blow them away. With Electro Charge, they want to stutter these enemies and, you know, make them kind of freeze a little bit and micro stun them. And I think that's a great concept to have, but it fails in the fact that Genshin, everything about Genshin is killing enemies faster, right? If you are stuttering or doing mini stuns on characters, how does that benefit you in killing them faster? Do they have certain mechanics where if they get to finish a channeling spell, then they get to, you know, heal for 90% of their HP? Or, you know, they have a channeling spell where they're just constantly healing, and even if you freeze them, the channeling doesn't stop because they'll just get frozen in the channel. I don't know, but currently there's no enemies that requires you to stutter them. There are a lot of enemies that requires you to kill them as fast as humanly possible, right? And of course, bosses have stun resistance or CC resistance, in that micro stutters don't even work. Overload doesn't even work. So then why would you choose this over Melt or Vaporize? Yeah, Death is the best CC. Johnson Ye is saying Death is the best CC. Exactly. So we don't have a reason to be stuttering, like to be using these mechanics, unless miHoYo designs it into the game. miHoYo, how about that? How about you design the necessity to using these features into the game, then people will stop saying Electro is bad, because then there are applications, right? You can't kill these enemies because no matter how much damage you do, they just keep healing or they just keep resisting, and you have to stutter their channeling. And then you have to use, for example, an enemy standing here and another enemy is standing, around them, and they're all channeling their powers into this one enemy, and you can't reach those enemies at the same time. But with Electro Charge, you can bounce the whole thing around, right? Then you can reach all of them without really needing to reach all of them. Whereas if you use Freeze, you have to apply Cryo on all of them, and then you have to freeze all of them, and then you have to kill every one of the shamans standing in the back before you come back to kill this enemy. Whereas Electro Charge will do the job better, faster, more efficiently, and with less hassle. Hey, if there was a bit of content like that, maybe it'll make Electro Charged viable, and that doesn't even involve Overload, which it's too complicated. It's too complicated. I don't think MiHoYo is gonna do it like this. I do think MiHoYo is gonna make number tweaks, maybe small reaction changes, and then rebalance it through Dendro, like someone was saying in chat. Alex Alminian says, hey, I just entered. What is the topic about? We're currently talking about Electro. The Electro element, it wasn't mentioned for changes, but they are mentioning that there are going to be overworld applications instead for Electro. So we're just talking about how Electro currently sits and fits into the general state of the game. Justin Padriquel says, Electro Charge maintains 2 elements at once. It enables Thunder Soother. It enables double swirls. Like, it is good if you're creative enough. If you are creative enough with it. So here is the thing when it comes to being creative in Genshin Impact. Unless you are a content creator, or you are, a well-known icon, or some sort of tester or a showcaser or something, nobody really cares. And I think playing games a lot of the times is about the community, right? You guys might shoot me down for this, but a lot of people, I think, are chasing after metas is because they want to feel inclusive in the current state of the game, right? Why do people care about hitting big numbers with their characters? It's because they can hit a big number, take a screenshot, send it to Billy, and be like, yo, dude, look at my D-Luke who just hit for 300k. C0, by the way. Free-to-play weapon, by the way. No food buffs, by the way. I think that's a huge portion of the communities. They're trying to one-up their friends or just showcase something amazing that they can do in the game, right? It's part of the community. It's part of the culture. So what incentive does the game give to people to be creative? Like, imagine the same thing. Hey, Billy, look at me upkeeping Electro and Hydro Electro Charge element while taking advantage of Swirl, but I'm dealing like 6,000 damage per tick. Billy's gonna be like, get the hell out of here. Look at my Hu Tao. Or look at my, look at my Ganyu shots. It's part of this community. Like, people just don't value creative gameplay unless you are a content creator who specifically comes up with these creative style gameplays where your audience are like, wow, you are so creative, you're so good at this game. But if you're just a random player, you're not going to be, why would you go to this length where there are no benefits, no reward in doing so? Right? I think it's gotten to a point where it's not even I'm saying this. Literally, just look at all the Genshin content. Is it not about damage? Am I crazy here in saying that it's just about damage? It is just about damage, is it not? It's always been about damage since patch 1.0 all the way until now. It's just damage, big numbers, damage. Nobody cares about anything else. Even like for free-to-play content, it's like the national team. It's still about damage. The team does insane damage, right? So going back to Electro then. Maybe the problem is just as simple as it doesn't do enough damage. And it sucks to say it, but maybe tuning the numbers will just make the players happy, right? Is it too late to say, hey, maybe we can make Genshin about creativity, right? About, making use of resources and even making subpar elements, but through creative gameplay, we can make them relevant. Maybe the ship has come and gone. Maybe the audience has matured to a point where they don't care, right? Hey, I don't want to play creatively if I can't hit 500k damage with my 4-star free-to-play weapon. Hey, couldn't be me. Billy's not gonna be impressed. Billy's not gonna reply with, "Whoa, dude, that's broken. You're so strong. I wish I had D-Luke." Making other people feel jealous of what we have, making other people impressed by what we can achieve is part of the reason driving the whole damage DPS, damage per screenshot meta. J Alter YT says, Rod Wells, I need to go to sleep as tired AF and 4:43 a.m. Doubt I'll be lucky enough to win Kazuha giveaway though. See ya guys. Sleep well, J Alter. Thanks for tuning in, and maybe I'll see you next time. Billy bad. Yo, are we starting a new Billy? Next time if we see somebody in my comment section being like that, you guys can just call them Billy. Yo, Billy, shut up, dude. I mean, I don't okay, people who are part of my Genshin Impact Discord server can vouch for me. When have I ever flexed damage? Never. I've always been about application and playstyle enjoyment. Although I do have all the characters, I don't think I've ever once advocated for damage. Not once. Even in my guides, never once. I say hey, if you want I try to not talk about damage because I really dislike the idea of talking about damage, right? I do give credit to characters who are capable of dealing good damage. I do say hey, Kaching is a good option because she's fun to play, she's dynamic, she has multiple build paths, and she does decent damage. I've never once went into the Discord be like, yo, look, I just hit a fucking 1 million damage, with my Eula or whatever. Never, man. How much you enjoy the game is far irrelevant from how much damage your characters do. All right, we have to get this separate. Have to separate that. Damage does not matter. Please. Okay, maybe it does matter to a certain extent. If you're hitting for 30 damage per hit when you're AR 55, we got a problem on our hands. But, if you're hitting for 5,000 per hit, whereas some people are hitting for 20k per hit, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel bad. I don't think people in my Discord are as toxic. And if you are asking for help, or if you are playing the game suboptimally, but you enjoy it, I think you're gonna have a great time in my Discord. That's what our Discord has been about. We've tightened up toxicity filters in our Discord, and I think nowadays we're a group of people who are just enjoying the game, who can have discussions about the game in a respectful manner with each other. All right. So I think that's all we're gonna talk about Electro. Excited to see what MiHoYo specifically means by having overworld application. But I do think Electro changes are still coming. I do think Electro buffs are still coming prior to our first Electro character dropping, which likely, at this point, is likely to be the Electro Archon. I think the Electro Archon is going to be the next new 5-star, apart from the MC that's dropping. So if MiHoYo wants the Electro Archon to sell hard, they're going to have to do something. The Electro has to be in a very interesting spot for the general player base. apart from what we just talked about, for the general players who do care about DPS, who do care about big numbers and application and you know, showing off their new characters, Bao has to show something. And hey, I know we all got excited by that, you know, cleavage sword draw, but gonna have to hey, they're gonna have to show a little more damage. They're gonna have to do a little more damage than that for people to cave, right? For some of these people to cave in. We got some really resilient players here in Genshin Impact, and a little bit of, you know, cleavage, some skin isn't gonna do it. Booba Blade, exactly. Booba Blade isn't cutting it for some people. Mahoyo, you do realize that, right, Mahoyo? Booba Blade, hey, you better up your game. You better up your game. She doesn't have a single slash. Yeah. Bao has a one, like her burst skill is a one single slash, hits for every enemy in the entire room, and deals 1000% scaling off of all attributes. Defense scaling, attack scaling, HP, energy recharge, elemental mastery, cleavage size, fan base numbers. For every simp Bao has, her strike deals an extra 1% damage. It scales off of her cleavage size. Okay. Alright. Got a little out of hand here. Erotic walruses are rising up. So let's bring it back. Boloyash coming with the $5. Hello, Walrus and Honglei and chat. I don't think Honglei is here today. I don't think I've seen her, but chat is here. Chat is vibing. Hey, chat. How often is it do people donate just to say hi to you guys? Don't you feel loved? Thank you, Boloyash. We're just talking about patch 2.0, some of the things that are mentioned, and we're just having a discussion here. So, all right. We touched on this earlier, but I think definitely later when we make a video, we have to talk about the PlayStation slash Mihoyo account integration. That has to be one of the biggest. I don't play on PlayStation. I've never touched a PlayStation. I never owned a PlayStation. But just knowing that we get to have a new wave of players being able to jump across platforms brings peace to my mind. You know why? It means that Mihoyo hasn't forgotten. Oh. Mihoyo hasn't forgotten about the PlayStation players. So Boloyash says, I've quit playing Genshin. That just warmed my heart even more, Boloyash. So even though you've quit Genshin, you still tune in to my live streams. Thanks, man. And another $5 from Boloyash. But, so Bolo, you're not coming back even for Inazuma? Not to even give it a shot, like just try it out a little bit for like, even for a couple days, like first 2 days? I think Inazuma is going to be pretty fun at the very least for, I don't know, if you're taking it slow, like maybe 2 hours a day, maybe a week, you're going to have pretty good content, at least a week, maybe 2 weeks, if you're intense. So yeah, talking back to how Mihoyo has given the attention to the PlayStation players, meaning that they have not forgotten about the console players. It puts into light, it makes Nintendo players, you know, eventual Nintendo players, you guys should be very happy, very, you know, it's good to see that Mihoyo has been working behind the scenes to make this happen. This isn't something that you flick a switch and want it to happen. Mihoyo has been working on this for a while. Steven McAllister says, let us save artifact sets for the love of God. I know one of the biggest bummers every single patch that I go through is that Mihoyo still hasn't introduced a feature where we can quick swap our artifacts and our weapons over. It's... I don't know what to say, people. I don't know. I think at this point, I need to forget about this. And eventually, when they do add it, I just be like, wow, thank God. I think... I think we have to forget about artifact presets or artifact quick swap. Walrus made a pun Nintendo and he said flick a switch. Now that was good. That was an unintentional pun, but yes, I do live that pun life, so maybe it's integrated into my mindset. So yeah, future Nintendo players, I do think as long as Nintendo is okay with their accounts being linked with MiHoYo accounts, which requires MiHoYo to work this out with Nintendo, but I wouldn't see why Nintendo wouldn't allow that, right? It'll only bolster more players. So for example, if I play on the PC and I'm thinking of getting a Switch, but I'm like, yeah, but I play Genshin Impact a lot, and I can't share my account, so maybe not. So even though I want the new Pokemon game, I guess I'll just wait it out. Maybe a new Switch comes out. But if they do let us sync up Genshin Impact with the Switch, I'll be like, hey, so not only do I get to play Pokemon or like play a new Switch game, I can also play Genshin. So on the go when I'm outside or whatever, I can play Genshin without needing my PC, but also I don't need to play on my smartphone. Hey, maybe I'll pick up the Switch. It's a great move for Nintendo to permit this, to allow this. But then again, Nintendo makes some very questionable moves at times. So I don't know if Nintendo is gonna fully realize the potential of linking accounts. Sony did it. Hey, Sony, big brain. Sony's a smart company, right? Big brain. I actually thinking about buying some Sony stocks. Not financial advice, by the way. You guys hey, by the way, if you guys are taking financial advice from a guy making Genshin discussion content, you only got yourself to blame, all right? That's all I'm going to say about that. This is not a financial channel by any means. But I'm telling you, Sony is a smart company. Sony is big brain. If Sony was the one who initiated or who permitted the PS and MiHoYo account linking. Russ, you're saying it right. Nintendo is an ass sometimes. Exactly. Nintendo is really weird when it comes to some of these business decisions they make. Nintendo seems to be after a lot of exclusivity, and they're the only company that would sack potential profit for the sake of their company traditions and visions. Very weird, all right? You can't analyze Nintendo like you analyze a lot of other companies. This doesn't work. Nintendo can be archaic, voice chat, for example. Exactly. Nintendo, what how this company is still so successful is I don't really know. Maybe they just have the Japanese market like down to a science, and they're refusing to bend for the Western audience. Who knows? But yeah. Byron, is the redraw over? No, the redraw is happening. Let's see, in 35 minutes, we're gonna do the redraw. All right. So now with that said, I think we can start ranking. All right, let's make a video together. Let's make a video together because I'm so excited for the Genshin content. Top 5 patch 2.0 features. Hey, that looks like a good clickbait title. I'm sorry. Like a good title to have. One moment. How does this look? So we got me. Whereas chat? We need chat here. All right, let's move chat over to this side, and I'll be down here. How's that look? All right, top. I think at the very least, PS slash MiHoYo account link. That has to be in there. Even though I don't benefit from this, this has to be there. Without a doubt. Right? So this chat, what do you guys think for number 5 when it comes to patch 2.0 features? No, this is not for features that should have been. This is for features that are coming. Features or content. So Majestic would be proud. Hi guys, welcome back. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Yo, gardening. Kathy Coleman is mentioning gardening. Although it's weird, what do you guys think about the new gardening feature? New teapot gardening feature. What does this make you guys think? Okay, so new teapot gardening feature, it's like the seeds, right? Seed planting / harvesting. People, this is just a rough idea. Later, we're gonna kind of expand on these ideas as we're making the videos. All right. So, do you guys think this is gonna be? I think this is gonna be a great way to kind of boost some raw resource generation. However, I do think for people who are world hoppers or have like 5+ friends who are also playing Genshin or are in a community, a well-established community. By the way, join my Discord channel, discord.gg/walrus. We play Genshin Impact. We play all sorts of games together, and we can also help you guys with new features and new gameplay. So just join my Discord channel. Links. So join my Discord, by the way. Yeah. So for people who are part of these communities, this feature seems to be less helpful. This is really for people who are less interactive with the world hopping features. So maybe this one wouldn't be number 4, but like number 5. Something like that. Shameless advertising. Yo, I don't know what you're talking about. I was just talking about the video we're about to make here. Okay, so another thing that I think something that showcasing future characters. So why I put this here at number 3 is that it shows miHoYo is listening. It's miHoYo's way of combating against leakers, but I don't think it's that simple. I do think miHoYo, by showing this, is trying to keep us more engaged. And I do appreciate the fact that miHoYo, through these live streams, not only tell us the new banner characters, but are also showing us future characters. It's not a feature. So, okay. Hey, we're changing the video. We're changing the video. Changing the video now. Hey, this is part of making videos, right? You kind of have to bend the rules a little, because I do think just the act of miHoYo doing that brings a lot of joy. They started with Twitter releases, right? It started with Twitter releases where they showed upcoming characters, and now in the live stream they pretty much just released all the other characters. Now, here's the thing. They might be doing this because they know leakers have already leaked all of this stuff, right? All of the characters that they shown, pretty much the character models have been leaked by leakers. I had the unfortunate experience of coming across a thumbnail that had all of those characters in it. Literally, I was going to my YouTube homepage one day, opened the homepage, and bam, every single one of the characters that miHoYo showcased was in the thumbnail. So I know they've been leaked, and maybe miHoYo is just kind of following suit with the leaks because they haven't shown us anything that hasn't been leaked. So don't worry, people. We're gonna work this out. All right, this is not the final list. We're gonna make changes. Right. So what is going to be number 2 and number 1? The second and first, I guess, like, nope, Riyadh new region plus content to explore. Maybe that has to be number 2. That has to be number 2. At the very least, Inazuma itself is either number 2 or number 1, right? Return of double character banners. How about this one? How do you guys... Weapon banner changes? Weapon banner changes. These are all important things. Rerun events. Mechanicus? How do you... I'm just gonna write mechanics. So, rerun events, right? They're rerunning old events like Theater Mechanicus. What this means is, eventually, the hide and seek event's gonna come back. A lot of these other events that maybe you enjoyed a lot more than others will make a rerun. Free Beto, yeah. Free Beto. So, these are some of the things that were mentioned. So, do you think... So, I see people were saying, like, yo, take the new teapot gardening feature off. It doesn't deserve hype. It's not as hype. What do you guys think? I want to see chat's decision here. New artifact set. I think I'm going to put that in content. It's part of content. I think gardening should stay, but it's like the least interesting one out of everything. All right, I do think gardening should stay. That's just what I think. So I think chat, either people are saying meh or gardening is nice. I think teapot gardening is definitely a feature that that is interesting. Every patch they're doing something for the teapot, and I think that's good. Okay, all right. So I think most people are saying gardening is good. So we're keeping gardening at number 5. But this is out of all of this stuff, this is the least exciting. All right. So I think we're gonna take away showcasing future characters because I don't think. So we're gonna remove this and put it down here. Put it down here. So what should go in slot? So can we all agree that PlayStation MiHoYo account link is definitely a top feature that of patch 2.0 and going forward? I don't think it's deserving of the top 3 spot for excitement, but I think seeing this was a huge sorry. A lot of loss of words. It's a big announcement, right? I think it's a big announcement. So I think this one should stay. New region, content, artifact, it's definitely top 3. But is this a top 1 or a top 2? Is there anything down here that I think can top this? I don't think so, right? Not PS3, I mean PS4. Did I say PS3? I meant PS4. PlayStation players. So I do think this one, probably, likely, nothing here can top it. Yeah. New region, content, artifact is definitely top. I think even this falls under here. I think all of this is just part of... I do think this should be included in number 1. So when we talk about number 1, we have to talk about this, all right? So this is number 1 for sure. Weapon banner changes, I think a lot of people don't like it because a lot of people can't benefit from it, but I do think it's deserving of a top 3 spot. So new crafting weapons, that's all going to be new content, artifact, whatever. We'll add weapons as well. Why not? So all this new stuff, it all falls under the new content, right? It's just content. New content for us. New resources. So I think weapon bandages. So the now the fight between two is rerun events, free beta event, or showcasing of future characters. What do you guys think? Artifact reroll system. Yes. No, it's not an artifact reroll. Artifact RNG box. Right. They did mention there's an artifact RNG box, but I think that's like, eh. It's an RNG box, if I recall correctly. It's not a reroll system. Yeah, it's kind of like a mystery box. You throw some trash in, and you get probably most likely something trashy back out. So our conquest will fall under content for new region. So that's, I think this is without a doubt is number one. And but number two is really, I see people saying free beta event, like free characters are worthy. But the thing is, they do this so often that would you really be excited? Here's some of my other content. So you guys know I use this notepad a lot. Meow says, I'm new to your channel, meow meow. Welcome, meow. Meow meow back to you as well. Oh, that rhymed. Hey, can we get a round of applause? Spitting straight fire. Just on the spot. Clip that, by the way. Clip that. They should add artifact substat changer. I do think so as well, but very unlikely, as that's probably one of their best ways to milk us for refreshes and milking whales to farm artifacts, especially for newer artifacts that comes out. And if people have been stock saving these refreshes, it's going to be a tricky way to implement such a feature. I think maybe down the line they will, but hey, not now. So let's see. So free beta definitely beats PS MiHoYo Link. Definitely it's sitting at number 3 or number 2. So weapon banner changes, I think is better than I think there's more people who will benefit from the weapon banner changes as than the PlayStation MiHoYo account link. It's really difficult to put a finger on which of these four is gonna be sitting here at number 3 or number 2. Showcasing new characters is definitely number 2. I do think so. This one is pretty up there. I got so excited when they showed new characters. So if we do this, so why don't we do this? I think this one, then we can put here. This would make sense, right? New teapot gardening feature, seed planting, harvesting, PS MiHoYo link, account link, weapon banner changes, showcasing of future characters, plus the return of double character banners. Haven't had that in such a long time, so I think number 2 is deserving of both of these combined. And of course, that still does not top the new region, content, story, lore, artifact, weapons, and all that good stuff coming in at number 1. I do think this list should be hitting the mark. So double character banner, meaning in one patch, they're dropping 2 new 5 stars. The new character banner. Return of double new character banners. There, that should be a better way of putting it. Yeah. So, no, it's not the same date. They are, not for example. I mean, Ayaka is coming first, and then 3 weeks? 21 days later, another new character comes. Because nowadays we've been getting older characters who have come and gone. So we're not as excited for these older characters because a lot of people who don't have them chose to skip them. And a lot of people who do have them, then we're just essentially this banner doesn't exist to us, right? So they're returning with the 2 new characters on 2 new banners, meaning throughout the entire patch of 2.0, we're going to be able to go for these newer characters. And they're 2 new, very, very hype and exciting characters as well. So I do think that definitely is deserving of the second place. What do you guys think? I think this list is pretty complete, and we can now get to making the video. Yeah, I'm actually really excited they didn't do 3 banners, because if they were really wanting to milk the crap out of us, they would do 3 banners. They would do 3 banners and make each of these banners shorter. Oh boy, they would make like 2-week banners, and then Ayaka only get 2 weeks, Yoimiya gets 2 weeks, and then they can put like D-Look or something, and then milk us for another 2 more weeks, and making each banner shorter. Thank God they didn't do that. Mihoyo, I know this isn't really deserving of a, like, wow, thank you for not screwing us over, but hey, Mihoyo, thank you for making this decision. They're making 2.0 such a banger. Everything, I think, is so good, so well optimized, and so well planned that I think 2.0 is going to smack the absolute bed sheets. I don't know why I said bed sheets. Smack the socks off of any previous patch. Not even close. It's not going to be close. 2.0 is going to make Dragon Spine look like a toddler when it comes to content. All right? Absolutely incredible patch. So excited. We have 9 days, was it? Something like that. Let me see. 9 days, 16 hours. All right. So, let's make the video. Yeah, people, get your hype train. Get your hype train tickets right here. So, let's see. How should we make this video? Do you guys think I should do a face cam video with you guys off on the side like this? I think we do need to take away the YouTube banner though, because yeah. Do you guys think we should make a video like this together? Oh, by the way, that's not lotion. That is lotion, but that's not for what you think it is, even though it is next to my bed, all right? So just before somebody clips that and takes it out of context. All right? Because I know you guys will. I'm going to go in Discord, like later this evening. I'm going to see people tagging me. It's like, yo, Walrus, what the hell is that? I'm just going to clear this up right now. Don't take this out of context. All right. So I think this looks good. Anyways, back to the video. Back to the video. I think this looks good. What do you guys think? All right, we got chat. Not here. Chat is over here on my left side. I think this is good. So look, I can tickle you guys. Tickle. Tickle. There we go. Tickle. There we go. We good. All right. Yo, you guys, dude, everything is mirrored. Everything is like yeah, there you go. All right. I was thinking of giving you guys a high five as well, so it's gonna be like, no, I have to do it with this. Oh yeah, this hand is easier. So if I want to do a high five, I have to do it like with you guys. All right. Okay. Ready. Top 5 patch 2.0 things that should excite you, or that doesn't flow really well, does it? So top features, top things. So I guess, is it features and content? Features of content that should excite you. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think it's top 5 patch 2.0 things that 2.0 features or content. Features or content that excites you. All right. So if chat, listen, if this video doesn't do well, if we get trash talkers in this video's comments, but this list sucks ass, you guys better be there to defend me, all right? Defend us. This is our video. We made this together. You guys got as much skin in this video as I do. All right, let's get started. After we record this video, we're gonna be going into the giveaway. All right, let's go. All right, you guys can start saying hi YouTube now. You guys can start saying hi YouTube now. So as you guys start saying hi YouTube, I'm gonna hit the record button. All right. This list sucks. All right, here we go. We're getting it rolling, getting it rolling. And we're recording, okay? Sup, flappers. Once again, we're here at YouTube live stream, and we got chat here. Here, give it a chat. A high five right there, up top, boys and girls. So today, as you see in the title, we're going to be talking about the top 5 patch 2.0 features or content that excites you. And let me tell you, straight off the bat, Chat and I made this list together. If you guys ever think I am just a guy sitting in my bedroom coming up with these crazy ideas by myself, not this time, baby. Chat here was helping me. So out of the 300 something people here, we all got skin in this video. If you guys have something to talk, say bad things about this video and the list, hey, take it with these 300 people as well. I'm just one of them, okay? Just saying. So without further ado, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make videos every single day, be like these 300 people, subscribe to my channel, and join my Discord if you guys are looking for a community to be a part of, okay? So now let's get straight into it. Number 5, the new teapot gardening feature, the seed planting, the harvesting, really delving into the agriculture of Genshin. You can now build your own agriculture essentially in your teapot. I know it's not that extravagant and it's more of a new way to gain resources, but for the players who just don't enjoy going into other people's world, harvesting, stealing, right, foresting these other people's materials, or they just don't enjoy the interaction, right? You got to go in and you got to be like, hey, can I please take some of your lily flower drips or whatever they're called? For those players, this is a great feature. I do think, though, it's not any higher on this list. We actually even thought about taking this off the list, but now looking back at it, I do think this is a great feature. It caters to a big portion of the player base who do enjoy the more slow-paced, single-player, non-min-maxing side of the game, where you can just plant your seeds there and you can forget about it. You can go in, oh, I remember I planted some of those seeds. Let's go grab some, right? And even for the hardcore players, you can kind of min-max, like, you know, collect them, harvest them on cooldown. So a really great new feature, the teapot gardening feature, seed planting, all right? Number 4, the PlayStation MiHoYo account link. How can we forget about this? This was actually one of the first things I slapped onto this list. It had to be somewhere on this list because I do think having PlayStation players now, just like mobile players, are able to take their game and bring it over onto PC. That is a huge change. And in a way, when I do giveaways, I can also give PlayStation players some stuff now, all right? Some goodies. So you guys are not left out anymore. I think it's great. I'm not going to dwell on this too much because I personally don't play on the PlayStation, but just knowing that in patch 2.0 and going forward, people who want to play on PC, it doesn't matter what platform or device you play on, PC is always going to be an option. And that's just great to know. Moving on to number 3. We got the weapon banner changes. I know, stop. This is going to be the one that gets the most hate. I already know it. I can feel it. You guys are already like stretching out your hands, being like, all right, Walrus, you're going down for this one. But listen, all right, listen. Yes, in the moment when we look at it, it's a more of a whale feature. It's for people who can drop 270 plus summon and a worst case scenario to pick up one of these weapons. But listen, all right, me and chat have been talking about the longevity of picking up a solid weapon. And we're always talking about the worst case scenario. Let me tell you, the worst case scenario for pulling a character on the character banner is 180 pulls. How many people have really had to pull 100? I can't even remember the last time I had to go to 90 pulls just to proc a character. So in essence, it's not as bad as we're making out to be. We're looking at the worst case scenario. If you get lucky, and let me tell you, how many of your friends get lucky during a character banner, right? Oh, I got a 5-star proc at 20 pulls. I got a 5-star proc at 50 pulls for a character. We do get lucky. You will get lucky runs and you will thank this feature, right? This is a great feature that MiHoYo is adding into the game, and you just need to get a little lucky and bam, you can benefit from this feature. And for people who are not lucky, you can also save up over the long run. So for example, if we know eventually Staff of Homa is making a rerun and it's still going to be the best polearm, you can actually save up quite a bit of resources. And at that point, let's say you already built up all your characters, you're not interested in the character banners. for both character banners or whatever, you're just not interested or you're not in need of a new character, it's time to divert some resources into the weapon banner. And let me tell you, this change is going to save ass cheeks. All right. It's going to save people from going bankrupt. And you're going to thank this feature for that. So number 3, the weapon banner changes, the safety protocols, I guess, essentially for the weapon banner. Really, really exciting. Number 2, we got the showcasing of the future characters and the rerun of double new character banners. Now, we haven't had something like this, I believe, since the Xiao and Hu Tao, right? That was back in patch 1.3, I believe, if I recall correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, Editor Kun. I'm sorry, but I think that was the last time we did get 2 new characters in one patch. And of course, miHoYo showcasing the future characters, right? We got a whole slew of characters, just kind of shoved it in our faces. And I do think that going forward, if miHoYo stays up with this, keeps up to date with this kind of transparency, maybe even more, because it all started with them posting it on Twitter. And then eventually they took that and then they're showing it in the live stream now. They're showing even more in the live stream now. So maybe miHoYo is dipping their toes in the water, and eventually they're going to be fully showcasing a lot of these characters. Maybe they're going to even show their weapon types, their element types, and giving us more insight to more content in development. And we're kind of building this trust here with miHoYo. And of course, the rerun of double new character banners. How can we forget about that? I know for a lot of free-to-play players, they're not going to be like too excited. So, well, I'm not going to be able to pull both of these characters anyways because I have limited resources. But it just feels like, well, you're not going to be able to pull for them, but the people who are going to be able to pull for them can benefit from this, while you can also get excited for one of the 2 characters that you are going to be pulling, right? So exciting stuff. I do love that they're bringing this back. I think it's been long overdue, and that after waiting for all these months through drier content, this is a godsend. Finally, we have number 1, and I think at this point you guys all know what it is. It's going to be the new region, the new content, artifact, weapons, all the new stuff. I can't wait to jump into Inazuma. I'm not going to be hastily playing through it because I know all this content is going to be limited as well. Like, it's not like there's infinitely new content. But the new region also comes with the MC getting the electro element. That's so exciting. We did talk with chat here about the changes to the potential changes to electro, as well as how there's a lack of change, but they did mention they want to make electro more overworld applicable. So I think finally, with Inazuma, the new region, the new content, artifact, weapons, it's definitely going to be worth the wait. I saw the live stream live. I believe a lot of people here did see the live stream live here on my channel as well. Man, I can't even put my finger on exactly what's going to be the most interesting, because we got like the new characters, right? We got new region, got the new lore, we got artifacts, and we got 5 new 4-star craftable free-to-play weapons. So with that being said, I think this is going to be the 5 most exciting. I worked through this with chat. Remember, it's not just me, all right? I worked through this with chat. So these are the 5 new patch 2.0 features that I think are the most exciting, and that I think you should look forward to these as well. So with that being said, chat here has helped me out so much with this content creation, and I want to thank everybody here. We're going to be doing a Kazuha giveaway, so likely by the time you watch this, it's already too late. So maybe you can comment down below and congratulate the winner. But we're going to be pulling for the winner on the next live stream, so you can always tune in for that, which is going to be next Wednesday. Let me check what date that is. Next Wednesday, which is going to be the 14th of July. So with that being said, chat, say goodbye. Let's do one more up top spam clap right there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe and peace. Good job, chat. Another banger video. Oh, wait, why did I... I pushed my mic away, because after I record, I always push my mic away. But I forgot I'm still live. Hold up. That's a bad habit. That's a bad habit. Like, yo, bye YouTube, bye chat. Here, going offline. No. We still got the giveaway to do. We got the giveaway. I didn't forget about the giveaway. Though, I ain't a scammer. All right. I was like, bye. I'm gone. I'm out. No, I'm still here. I'm still here. Did you tell about the lotion? Yo, stop it with the lotion, dude. Stop. That's not. That's Beluga Chan's lotion. That's Beluga Chan's lotion. That's not mine. He's ready to use that lotion. You guys, you guys are so cap. Okay, one moment. Time to do the giveaway though. Time to do the giveaway. If you guys still haven't entered the giveaway, you got. I'm gonna explain it one last time. All right. Last time. I'm gonna explain this one last time. If you're here for the giveaway, listen up. All right. In the pinned comment, you'll see a link to a YouTube video. If you want to enter the giveaway, you have to go to that video and comment down below why you want Kazuha. Okay? You have to do that. And here are the requirements. If you have purchased the $50 and $100 gem pack, meaning the two most expensive gem packs, you cannot be a winner and you will be disqualified. You will be disqualified. Please listen. If you are not present here during the live stream right now, you cannot win. Also, if you already have a Kazuha, you cannot win. The previous winner already had purchased the gem pack for the $100 gem pack. So they were disqualified. There was no screaming, no hard feelings. He said, hey, I didn't see, I didn't know. So I'm letting everybody know right now. If you win right now and you're like, oh, I don't meet these requirements, I already have a Kazuha, or I already made the purchases for either the $50 or the $100 gem pack, so then you're disqualified, okay? So the two most expensive gem packs, you cannot have purchased them. Everybody else is free to go. You can win. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you also cannot win. All right, I think that comes as a given. I don't think anybody should be surprised like, wow, I wasn't subscribed to Erotic Walrus and he didn't let me win his giveaway. I don't think people are going to be too surprised when I tell them, hey, you're disqualified because you ain't subscribed. So with all that being said, the video is in the pinned comment here in chat. It's one of my comments. I pinned it. It's called, you have to try these Kazuha teams, main DPS and support, plus Kazuha giveaway, Genshin Impact. Clickbait much? Kind of, maybe, not maybe. All right. So I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. Remember, you have to go and comment why you need Kazuha. So just comment and say, I want Kazuha because blah, 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 blah. All right, that's it. Just do that. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to go open YouTube, random YouTube comment picker. YouTube comment picker. And remember, everybody, if this giveaway is sponsored by the Flow Cat. I'm sure you guys saw, some of you guys have saw him in chat today, and some of you guys see him present in Discord. He is one of our Discord wallet archons, essentially. He hosts giveaways. He hosts specific giveaways and also achievement-based giveaways through VIP chat. And how you get into VIP chat is either you become a channel member here on YouTube, or you do a lot of good work in Discord or whatnot, and the mods in Discord decide to give you honorable flapper. It's a special role that allows you to get into VIP chat, okay? So if you guys want to thank somebody, you don't need to thank me, thank the Flow Cat. Flow Cat, please, if you're here, just say something so everybody knows you're here. If you're not here, then it's kind of awkward that I'm mentioning this, but oh my god. OMG, it's case it's Flower Cat. Yes, I did mistaken his name when he first did join my channel. I called him the Flower Cat, but Flow Cat, there he is. That's the man you should be thanking, the Wallet Archon himself. We also have a couple other Wallet Archons here who does great work for the channel. So yeah, if you guys want to thank somebody, feel grateful for the free Kazuha. That's the person you should thank. All right. So let's change into the YouTube. Good luck, everybody. There's only 300 people here, so your chances of winning is astronomically high compared to some of the other giveaways around here, all right? Listen, the chances of you guys, and not all 300 people who are here are qualified. I guarantee you that. So, out of all the people available, I would say your chances of winning are as high as getting a 5-star from a single poll. It's roughly around the same chance. I want to say probably like 0.6% chance of winning. Hey, I'll take those odds. You don't have to spend any premium currency. You just have to be here. You have to be broke. And here we go. So, wait. We gotta do this one. There you go. Here's the video. Filter duplicate users. I'm not gonna include replies because it was pretty straightforward. And the keyword, of course, is gonna be Kazuha. Because I asked you guys, please comment below why you want Kazuha. So if you didn't comment why you want Kazuha, then you didn't follow the prompt either way. So you have to be here present during the live stream. Let's go. It's 8:33. So I've given people enough time. I've given you guys all the opportunities. We're going to find somebody until I see them here in chat. And then I will replace the pinned comment with their message. So if you want, wow, that's a lot of comment. But let me tell you, you guys can feel reassured that out of the 951, look, there's more people who have commented, but they're not even here in live chat. So, hey, to the people who are dedicated, here's your chance, all right? To the people who took that extra step, here's your chance. You guys ready? Manifest yourselves. Winners, let's go. Moshi Kang, are you here? I want Kazuha because I currently lack a solid enable support. Also, his name is related to mine, which is pretty cool. Moshi Kang. Hey, it's gonna be really sad if you ain't here, buddy. Moshi Kang is here. Found it. Replace pinned comment. We did it, boys. Moshi is here. First one. Moshi, please comment right now. Do you fulfill all the requirements? Did you buy the $50, $100 gem pack? Do you have Kazuha? And of course, are you subscribed? Moshi, please. I wanna hear it from you. Do you fulfill these requirements? Because if you fulfill all these requirements, you'll be a winner. Mosh, I should fulfill the recs. Should, my man. So I'm gonna guess first and foremost, you don't have Kazuha based on your comment. And second, did you buy the $50 and $100? So you've only bought the Welkins. Good. So Moshi fulfills the requirement. All right, Moshi, please, can you DM me in Discord right now and make sure you link your Discord to this YouTube channel. All right, we're gonna be doing a little Snoopy Snoop. So he doesn't feature any other channels, meaning he's hidden who he's sub to, which is fine. He's joined December 19th, 2016. All right, Moshi Gang. And here are his full playlists. So people, you can't copy him. Moshi Gang. You can't be copying Moshi Gang here. All right, unless you literally find all of this stuff playlist. So, Moshi Gang, please DM me in Discord. Link, let's see. Yes, please. So yeah, you go to settings in Discord, and then you go to connections. And then you can link. So it says it's linked. I don't see anything. Maybe you privated it, Moshi Kang. Maybe you privated all your information. Look, I'll send you a screenshot of. of what I see. So chat, I'm already in chat. I'm already talking to Moshi. And thank you guys so much for entering. Remember, more giveaways are coming in patch 2.0. The channel has been doing better. So I have a little more room to work with you guys for. I'm very excited because I have a lot of gems saved up for myself. Let's jump in the game. I have a lot of gems saved up for myself. So hopefully I can get Ayaka. I'm gonna continue like saving up more of the primo gems for myself. I haven't bought any primo gems for a while now, so this is very exciting stuff. All right, this is very exciting stuff. I haven't bought anything for a while. I do hope I can save up maybe to like 13k, 14k, and then hopefully nail down Ayaka with just those gems. If not, maybe I'll spend $50. All right, I'll be summoning for her live on stream. Guys, join me. If I get Ayaka early, that's just more reason for me to give back to you guys. I hope you guys are excited. I'll also be pulling for Yoimiya. Sane Inaban says, sub supporters, foremost spoiler Archon here. How's it going? Doing good. We just pulled the winner, and let's see if they were able to connect their account. There we go. One moment. Let me verify. Moshi Kang. All right, my friend. You are verified. All right, the winner has been verified. So I will be talking with Moshi, and we'll be summoning for Moshi live on Wednesday. All right, Moshi will be summoning for you live on Wednesday, the 14th is coming, and of course, chat, I'll check Moshi's account, make sure that everything is as according to the what's that word? Requirement. Chat, I think I've been streaming for way too long. I think I'm losing my mind. I hope you guys did enjoy this live stream though. It's so nice to see 300 people coming in here. I think we had a lot of fun. A lot of you guys were here during the patch 2.0 live stream, our watch party. That was absolutely insanity. Audrey, stop talking about the lotion. If I were wearing pants right now, I would stand up and go hide that lotion. But I'm not wearing pants right now, so I don't want to get demonetized. I'm wearing boxer shorts, all right? I'm not naked down there, people. I'm wearing boxer shorts, but I can't stand up. Can I reach it? Hold up. I need to see how far I can go. There we go. There we go. Not gonna get not today, YouTube. Not today. You ain't getting the big walrus today. My tusks are strong. I held out. Lotion giveaway sponsored, by the way. Yo, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. Thank you guys so much. What do you guys want to do? We have a little more time here for the live stream. If you guys want to talk, if you guys have any questions, I'd love to hear the questions. Let me just upload the video just now. The day Walrus gets a sponsor is the day we die. Hey, you guys already know how transparent I am, and let me just be a little more transparent than necessary. Yo, if a company is gonna pay me top dollars to say that their game is the best game that has ever been released, that has revolutionized the gaming industry, and that going forward, this game will be talked about for generations to come. Hey, just between you and me, help a brother out, all right? Help a brother out. Y'all know I'm sitting here with no pants, no AC, in my freaking room. I'm streaming. Brother needs that cash. Let's just say it like that. Brother needs to move out. I don't want my landlord to hear this, but this place is kind of restricting when it comes to making content. Brother needs some cash to move out. All right. Why don't y'all just play along with my sponsor videos being like, wow, Walrus, best game ever. I downloaded this game and my life has changed. I can't even say that with a straight face. But hey, y'all know if Raid be hitting me up with that sponsorship, I hope you guys can have a smile on your face one day when you open a video and Walrus is coming in and be like, sup flappers, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, or this video is sponsored by NordVPN. Let me tell you, that day, that's going to change everything. All right? Letting you guys know right now, that's going to change everything. And you guys will know I'm doing it wholeheartedly. Okay? This video is sponsored by Manscaped. Anything. Okay, maybe not anything. I wouldn't take a sponsor if they are literally just scammers. I wouldn't do that. Even your boy Walrus wouldn't go that low. This video is sponsored by Raycon. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. This video is sponsored by Manscaped. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. Sponsored by Squarespace. Sponsored... This stream looks sponsored by that lotion company. Yo, I should have hit that from the get-go. Sponsored by Mihoyo. Yo, chat, you wouldn't believe the amount of times people called me out by saying like, yo, you're so excessively positive about all these news and bulls and BS that you have to be sponsored by Mihoyo, right? Like, dude, like this guy is sponsored by Mihoyo. Straight up. This content creator is sponsored by Mihoyo. Bro, if I was sponsored by Mihoyo, I probably would have gotten unsponsored by Mihoyo. But for some of the content that I've made. Yo, but yeah, if the almighty shogun of Inazuma is willing to sponsor me, I would be her lapdog. Let's just say it like that. I will curl up and I'll be a lapdog. All right, I'll turn into a sword. I will willingly turn into a sword. I have to surrender my vision. Do I have to surrender any other senses? Just my vision? Hey, I think that's a bargain and a half. That's a bargain and a half. Sweet Potato is saying, hey, Walrus, yo, so handsome. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, you're making me blush. Stop. Stop it. This video is sponsored by Booba Sword. Oh. Surrender my lotion as well? I don't know about that. That's not my lotion. Like I said, it's my girlfriend's lotion. Not mine. I swear it's not mine. I swear on my YouTube channel, it's not my lotion. How about that? I swear on my YouTube channel, it's not my lotion. Because it's very dry where we live, so we do need lotion. I mean, she does need lotion to kind of like after the shower, right? After you take a shower, you put on some lotion, right? You put some on your lip, put some on your arm, your legs, lotion. Not mine. One moment, I'm still uploading. Still uploading the video. Exciting stuff, people. So let's see the video. Yo, you know when I make these videos, I can't read chat. All right? I can't read chat. So oftentimes when I'm watching back the recording, and we're recording, okay? Sup, flappers. Once again, we're here at. There we go. All right. Let's upload that and send it to Editor Kun. So it's always interesting when the chat gets highlighted when that one person says something really weird and gets a good laugh. What can I say? All right. So, what kind of content do you guys want to see? I'm thinking about inviting some guests and other content creators to discuss Genshin, but I don't know how many of them are willing to sit through an hour or two discussing Genshin. I think we have to wait until patch 2.0 comes out, maybe a week later, and I think it could make because I did do a podcast some time ago and we talked about Genshin. It was a lot of fun. People really enjoy it. So if you guys are interested, so I think doing some Genshin collabs are awesome podcasts. I think a podcast should be structured, like the one that we had last time. Should be structured and maybe talk more about both the good and the bad. I think a podcast should be about a discussion, right? It should be a discussion. Yeah, we did one with Jazzy, and with Jazzy though, it was about why he quit and the future so that was more on the negative side. I do want to do a hype podcast. I do want to invite some people onto the channel here and maybe do a live stream, a podcast of just us getting excited for patch 2.0. But I do think we got to wait until patch 2.0 hit first. I do think so. Aya Benz is asking, may I know what podcast it is? I'm curious. It's on my channel. I don't remember the title of it, but we were talking because Jazzy was another content creator for Genshin Impact. He made a lot of guide content. He made a lot of high quality guide content until he eventually quit because he didn't find content creation for Genshin Impact as enjoyable anymore. So after he quit, I was kind of close with him. We talked a lot, so I invited him on the channel to discuss why he quit and what he thinks for the future of Genshin and whether some of these issues he thinks will be solved in the future and some of the potential solutions that he could offer up to solving some of these issues to make Genshin more enjoyable. So that's what that was the podcast we had last time with Jazzy. And it was a big success. A lot of people enjoyed it, and I was surprised a lot of people sat through the almost 2 hour. It was a 1 hour podcast. It was 1 hour podcast, and I think condensing it within the hour was really nice, digestible for people. Fred Delgadillo says you should talk to Tectone. I would love to talk to Tectone. I think Tectone is a man who has his own opinion, and I do think he is mature enough to sit down and have a conversation, even though we may not agree on everything, but he can bring out his opinion and he can really stand behind it. And people like that, just like Jazzy, just like Tectone, and a lot of other content creators, can bring great dynamic and insight to the other side of a discussion. So I would love to invite Tectone on, but I guess when I do that, people might think like, oh, well, he's just trying to rub off of Tectone for views. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I could do it off content. I just love talking about the game. I actually am a part of another Genshin Impact community group where I literally just talk to them about Genshin Impact all the time and content creation and stuff like that. They can vouch for me. So Asian guy would be interesting as well. Another guy, but Asian guy is definitely more on the meme side, right? Like he's very meme heavy. I don't know if he's willing to come onto my channel to have sit down and have a discussion. There's so many people that I would love to sit down and talk about, talk with, and I think I'm at a point where I'm at a respectable size as a content creator, thanks to you guys, that I may have come across some of these people's radars, whether they enjoy my content or they think it's absolutely garbage and they don't want to have anything to do with me. That's another story, right? So I do think content creators who I invite onto the show would have to be we would have to have mutual respect for each other. I'd love to bring M Tash on. I'd love to bring Zeals. You guys know Zeal's ambition. I think he did also mention he did quit Genshin. So I do want to wait a little bit before bringing in somebody who quit again, because then I would then the podcast would just be interviewing people who quit Genshin Impact. Damone Kim, yeah. Damone is like, I think he's too far gone. Walrus, what do you think the worst thing will be about 2.0? I think the worst thing about 2.0 likely would be how fast people finish the content. Without a doubt, that's going to be it's going to be amazing. People are going to get a hit of dopamine and they're going to really, really fall in love with it. And then it's going to quickly dissipate. And the people who can drag out content and really enjoy the world for what it has to offer can continue to enjoy Inazuma as well as Mondstadt and Liyue. But for people who really need the new and engaging and puzzles to keep them company, that's going to be the worst part, because they're going to have so much fun and then it's going to be over and they can't go back and re-experience it. So all of these people that you guys are mentioning, JKage, Envy, Tenten, Tenha, Sekapoko, M Tash, they're all great people. Ganyu Sensei, all great content creators, but how am I going to get in contact with these people, and whether they're willing to come on and, sit down and talk about it, or give me the time of day, give me an hour of their time, to talk about Genshin Impact. Who knows? Some of them maybe will. Some of them might. Bring Lily Pichu. Lily Pichu. Listen, you guys might think I am a decently sized channel, but compared to a lot of these people, I'm nothing. These people oftentimes they won't even respond to me. It's going to be hard getting a lot of these people on. Do you know Gacha Gamer or I Win to Lose? I've never been in contact with them. Which content creators do you know? Like through DMs? I know Braxophone. I know a lot of TikTok content creators because we're on a group. I know Gratis Status, and I know Zeals. I've been through in DMs with Zeals. Of course, Jazzy, but he's like an ex Genshin Impact content creator. And that's pretty much it. I haven't really reached out to a lot of content creators just because it's really awkward. Think about it like this, right? Like you reach out to somebody, be like, "Hey, interested in doing a collab?" They're gonna be like, First and foremost, who are you, right? Like if I reach out to Tectone, even if I can get through to his DMs, he's gonna be like, "Who are you, man? Like who are you? Why should I give you time of my day to do a podcast?" There has to be a reason. So it takes time to build trust, to build these relations, and I do think maybe you have to start with somebody closer to my circle here. Well, one moment. Okay. Thank you, Flowcat. They should give you time because you're awesome. Thank you. That warms my heart as usual. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Start smaller and someone familiar. That's what I think as well. So, Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This won't happen for a couple weeks, but maybe another podcast is on the is on the way. I did really enjoy the last podcast, and I did realize a lot of you really did enjoy the podcast as well. And I do want to do the podcast in a more critical from a more critical standpoint. I don't think my podcasts are very like just from the one I did with Jazzy. I don't think my podcasts are as simple as just talking, but we do peel back a lot of topics and discussions, and we can really dig down to the bone and reveal a lot more about the Genshin, the game, and the us as the players. AM is asking me, do you stream on Twitch as well? No, I stream only here on YouTube. I have considered moving to Twitch, but I think I have built such a strong following here. And you see, I have so many channel members here. I do feel bad for all of them if I were to move over to Twitch because they've been supporting me so much with channel memberships here on YouTube. Although moving to Twitch, I likely will get way more subs just because there are better and more creative ways that you can actually gain subs. But I think I will stay true to my roots and just stay here on YouTube. I do believe that YouTube has great potential for growth, and I do think that I've met a lot of new people here as well for through YouTube algorithm, just throwing me onto the to people's homepages. Doing both could work, but I would never really be able to take advantage of Twitch because Twitch is eventually, if you become a partner or if you become an affiliate, they force you to stream exclusively on Twitch. So I would never be able to take that deal. And without taking that deal, I'll never get my sub button, which means I'll never be able to even monetize anything. And it's just and it segments my viewership, meaning people who are on YouTube, they can't see the comments of people from Twitch and likewise. So it's tough. It's really tough. Oh no, Editor Kun didn't know there was a live stream today. Editor Kun is asking me. Editor Kun is like, wait, there's a live stream today? Yeah, I can stream on both platforms at the same time, but but I would never be able to benefit from Twitch. So then there's no point. Who's Moshi Kang? Moshi Kang is the winner to the Kazuha giveaway. So I pinned his comment just to make sure everybody knows that he was indeed present at the live stream. Okay, so Araganum. Wow, that's gonna be a difficult name to say. Aragonomix says, I think nobody knew about the live stream. Here's the thing, all right? I think I'm gonna stop posting my live stream schedules, but everybody knows I stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays at a specific time. I think it's better that when the time comes to live stream, every Wednesday, Saturday at 7 p.m., I'll just go live. And people who do have time can join, unless it's a very special live stream like patch 2.0 watch party preview or live stream translations. I'll set one days in advance so you guys know that it's happening. But the normal weekly scheduled streams will just happen like today. I just started streaming and hundreds of people slowly came in. I don't know how it happened. All right. If you guys enjoy my live streams, you guys will always know where to find me. In my live streams, Wednesdays, Saturdays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you are right now, if you're watching 2 hours earlier from now, doesn't matter what time zone you're, 2 hours earlier, every Wednesday, Saturday is when I always start streaming. Unless I specifically make a post on YouTube saying I am not streaming. All right? So Azrael15 says some people manage to make a deal with Twitch to be allowed to stream on both, but I only know a few YouTubers that made that deal with Twitch. You would have to be in a very powerful spot to make that bargain. However, chat, with the numbers that I pulled in for the patch 2.0 live stream, with those numbers, I have enough power to make such a bargain. But I would have to hit those numbers a little more consistently. But not to play down 172 viewers. 172, 74 viewers, or 300 viewers where we peaked today. We had 300 people watching at one point, right? With those numbers of viewers, we can still have some say in the contract we sign with Twitch. But I don't know how many of you guys are wanting to even be on the Twitch platform, is my question. I think a lot of you guys, YouTube is just easier, right? The YouTube app, YouTube platform is just easier. Esther G says, I don't mind anywhere. But of course, the people who are still watching right now, you guys are like the true champs, the true supporters. Well, I mean, not the truest supporter. Like, everybody's a supporter. Some people just, but you guys devote a lot of time into my content, not just my videos, but my live streams. So I do understand that it's probably going to be doable. I think a lot of people are okay to moving to Twitch, but I think we have something nice here. I think I have something nice here, and everybody is used to it, right? I'm sure you guys, especially people who have been subbed to me for months now, you guys are used to it. So you guys are used to me streaming here on YouTube. So I do want to keep it this way. And I do think there's a thing with people using things they are familiar with. So yeah, like I see people in chat being like YouTube is better. So likely I would just stick with YouTube. I think channel members here are having a good time. I'm having a good time. It's easier for me. I figured out the system already. Going live just like on the spot and planning live streams. It's fun. I enjoy it. So as long, like, it's the same, right? As long as I or we enjoy it, we're having fun. That's all that matters. Yes, get the cringe out of the system, chat. I know, super cringe. Wow, Walrus, so cringe, so cringe. Wait, Sharia Agarwal, I just freaking pulled Kazuha. I'm about to pass out. Help, I don't believe this. On my 50th wish. Yo, you see? Every once in a while, Walrus luck just permeates through the stream and right into your lives. All right? Good. Good to hear that. The walrus luck continues to strike hard. No problem. No problem. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Looking forward to all of you guys next time on Wednesday. Same time, 2 hours earlier from your time now. On Wednesday, we will be live. We will be summoning for the winner. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. The lotion power. I'm the lotion archon. Ashes said, I just arrived. I'm sorry, man. We're about to go offline. We're about to go offline. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. I think with that said, go take a bow. For people who are still not subscribed to my channel, would love to have you subscribe, join the Walrus family, join my Discord, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Until then, please say it with me. Stay safe and peace, peace. Bye bye. See you Wednesday. See you Wednesday. Ah, ah.